While we waiting on everyone else to come, please go and get your Bibles. Or pencil and paper to take notes. We're going to give you some scriptures, and I'll be right back. All right, we're going to get started here. Bismillah, Rahman, Ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. Peace and blessings be upon everyone. I pray that everyone is in good health and prosperous. Bismillah, Rahman, Ar-Rahim. Bismillah, Rahman, Alhamdulillah, Bil-Amin, Rahman, Li-Yamadin. Yakana Buddha, Yakana Astani, Nasir, Muslim Kings, Athena, and Alahim. Yara Moke to be Alahim, Allah, Alayhi, Amin. Bakashik fall, Bakashik fall. I had one of the disciples, Talibans, that wanted me to discuss Melchizedek. We call him Kidder in Islam. So we're going to go out to both books and discuss Melchizedek. We're going to do this kind of fast. Every time I say that, it never ends up being fast. And she gave me a topic that is kind of long, which I got a lot of need to do this morning, but I have to go with the spirit, so that was brought upon me. As you go through life, you go through name changes and you go through different levels of learning, consciousness, and so forth. Studying the mystery and the secret of this book, I got initiated and became a high priest in the order of Melchizedek. We know nothing about Melchizedek. We do not discuss Melchizedek in the church. And you ask the question, why? Because the man had never taught them about Melchizedek. The learning and education that come from these preachers has come from a Caucasian school, cemetery, and not a seminary, it's a cemetery. The greatest figure in this book is Jesus, Esau. If Jesus is the greatest figure in this book, and Jesus say that he comes from the order of Melchizedek, shouldn't we know something about Melchizedek? Who is this person that comes up several times in this book? Abraham, the father of religion, as they say. He met Melchizedek. So why you all don't know anything about Melchizedek? You got to start questioning these things and knowing that what the religion that these people have given us is not truth. We're going to leave it at that. We're going to go to Genesis chapter 14 18 through 20. I'm going to have to write it down. I'm going to have to go fast. It really need to be a topic that I have more time. Genesis chapter 14. Maybe I said 18. 14, 18 through 20. Bismillah ar-Rahman. And Melchizedek, king of Salem, brought forth bread and wine, and he was the priest of the Most High God. Woo. And he blessed him and said, Blessed be Abraham of the Most High God, possessor of the heavens and earth. That's all we ever read about in the Quran. The God of the heavens and the earth. I be trying not to get upset. I gotta stay calm. Stay calm. You all gonna go to church today, day Sunday. Ask the preacher, the person next to you, who is Melchizedek? I'll read it again. This is after Abraham went out and fought in the war and came back. And Melchizedek, he's the king of Salem. Salem means peace. They give you Salem, we say salam. They just change the words. That's why we say, Assalamu alaikum. Peace be upon you. Salem was a city of peace. Y'all starting to put the puzzle together. He brought forth bread and wine, and he was the priest of the Most High God. And he blessed him and said, so he doing the blessing. So you all don't even know how to get the blessings from Melchizedek. And he blessed him and said, Blessed be Abraham of the Most. See, he said Abraham was of the Most High God, possessor of the heaven and earth. And blessed be the Most High God, which has delivered thee from their enemies into thy hand, and he gave him tithes of all. Will deliver you from the hands of your enemy. Y'all get it. Gonna move to the next one. And go to Hebrew 5, 8 through 10. Y'all study this stuff when we class in. I don't know, I'm supposed to be teaching. I'm supposed to be doing something else. Oh, God. Well, I'm just guided by the Spirit. That's all I can say. Just guided by the Spirit. Guided by the Spirit. Do what the Spirit says. I ain't do anything of my own accord. I have one plan. The man has something else. Trying to find Hebrew. I ain't never had this much trouble finding Hebrew. Wow. All right, Hebrew chapter 5, verse 8 through 10. Though he were a son, yet learned he obedience by the things which he suffered. And being made perfect, he became the author of eternal salvation unto all them that they obey. Called of God and high priest after the order of Melchizedek. This order of Melchizedek, this was a group, a set, spiritual order. But he said out of the order of Melchizedek. So in order to understand this so-called Christianity, in order to understand Jesus, we got to understand the order of Melchizedek. Why do I say that? Because we're going to go to Hebrews 7. (14-17). For it is evident. I mean, they say, man, it's true now. It's evident. They say, I mean, they got evidence of this now. That our Lord, you know, when they saying Lord, they talking about Jesus Christ, sprang out of Judah. We already said that. Jesus came from the tribe of Judah. Judah's the lawgiver. So that's why this stuff that they had when when God was being judged by Pontius Pilate and all that, that's not true. Because why? Because the tribe of Judah is the one that gives the law. So we know that's not true by the statement that Judah is the lawgiver. So the lawgiver gives the law. They are not tried by the law. Another topic. Of which tribe Moses spoke nothing concerning priesthood. And it is yet for more evident for the for that after the similitude of Melchizedek, there arises another priest. That Jesus. Speak of Melchizedek again. Now I'm going to go Psalms 110, verse 4. Psalms 110. The Lord has sworn and will not repent. Thou art a priest forever after the order of Melchizedek. And going to church 40, 50 years, I keep telling you, nobody never told this to you. Came out of the order of Melchizedek, out of the order of Melchizedek. They ain't going to tell it to you. They are not going to tell you that. Back to Hebrews 7:1. For this Melchizedek, king of Salem, priest of the Most High God, who met Abraham returning from the slaughter of the kings and blessed him. In whom also Abraham gave a tenth part of all, first being by interpretation the king of righteousness, and after that also king of Salem, which is the king of peace. I kept telling y'all what Salem means. It means peace. Assalamu alaikum. That's your true religion, not this crap that these people is giving you. The man got 400 years up on y'all, man. It's going to take you 200 years to catch up with this bull crap that this man had placed upon us. All of it is in here. The truth is in here. They just never teach it to you. Never teach it to you. But it's there. We're going to have to study, man, for ourselves. We're going to have to. Hebrews 7:11. If therefore perfection were by the Levitical priesthood, for under it the people received the law, what further need was there another priest that should arise after the order of Melchizedek and not be called after the order of Aaron? Now y'all take that and get Genesis 14:18-20, Hebrews 7:1-3, Hebrew 5:8-10, Hebrews 6, 19 through 20, Psalms 110, verse 4, Hebrews 7, verse 11, Hebrews 7, verse 14 through 17. Y'all study this on Melchizedek. Now, Melchizedek is what we call the green one. The green one, without mother, without father. I can't think of the verse that's in there as well. Melchizedek, that's in the Bible too, without mother, without father. So we don't even know who Melchizedek is. Keep telling you, you ain't got number one person, man. Only thing is these one energy, this one light that takes on different form throughout time and just take on a different name. That's all this is. All right, y'all got to hold on for a minute. I had to excuse me, I got a lot I got to do this morning. So we're going to go to the Quran and we're going to speak of Melchizedek. Now, this is a story of Melchizedek and Moses. We call him Musa, in the Bible, English, we call him Moses. This is going to take you back to the word Sabur. So y'all going to have to go and find that tape. You're going to have to go and find the name Sabur. You're going to have to go back and do what I told you to do with the name Sabur. I may go back over it in the afternoon class. Somebody going to have to remind me because, like I said, I'm going to be busy all morning. I got a lot going on. So somebody going to have to drop me a text or something throughout the day and say, man, you're going to talk about Sabur. You're going to talk about Sabur. I try to do that this afternoon, maybe around 3 o'clock. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So this is Moses talking to Kidder Melchizedek. Moses said to him, may I follow thee on the footing that thou teach me something of the higher truth which thou hast been taught? So we know that we just told you who Melchizedek was. He was the high priest. Said that Jesus came from the order of Melchizedek. If Jesus came from the order and the priesthood of Melchizedek, that means that Jesus knew of the higher truth. That's why they tried to kill the man. You're going to have to learn something of the higher truth. Kidder said, verily, thou wilt not be able to have patience with me. People keep saying, Tony went and get another this, Tony went and get another this, Tony went and get another. Man, you got to have patience. Study what I've already given you. So Kidder telling Moses, you're not going to have patience with me. This Melchizedek. For how can thou have patience about things which are beyond your knowledge? See, these things is beyond your knowledge. That's why we say the first lesson, the first name of God is Sabor, which is the 99 name, but you got to start from the bottom to rise up to the top. Once you start from kindergarten, the 99, you go to Yah Rahman and Allah and Yah Rahim. Those the first three that's at the top of the pyramid. But you got to come from the bottom to get to the top. You want the PhD before you finish first grade. Don't work that way. Because the knowledge is beyond your comprehension. Moses said, thou wilt find me, if Allah so will, truly patient. See, that's what we say. Tony, man, I'm going to do it, man. Just tell. Now you just want to know. I mean, like, man, all this stuff already been read. Tony, I'm going to do man, I already know you're not going to do it. I have a certain discernment. You ain't going to do it, man. You ain't did what I told you before. You definitely not going to do this here. Nor shall I disobey thee. That's what I tell people. If you come in this order, you have to do it. I say, okay, I'm going to do it. Then when I get rid of man, this joker crazy. They want to come in. They want to try to get a secret. They want to try to get a knot. They want to try to get something taken care of. You ain't going to do it, man. It's already written. Melchizedek said, if then thou wilt follow me, ask me no questions about anything until I myself speak to thee concerning it. That's why I tell y'all, just do what I ask you to do. You just got to trust me. You all have been on here. Y'all know me. You know I'm not going to lead you wrong. I'm not going to tell you anything wrong. You just got to trust me. Some things I just can't tell you because it's not time. Like I said, it's beyond your comprehension at this time. Just do like I ask you. So they both proceeded until when they were in the boat, he scuttered it. Said Musa, hast thou scuttered in order to drown those in it? Truly a strange thing hast thou done. So they in the boat, so Kidder done took the boat and he done put a hole in the boat. Oh, like, man, why you putting a hole in the people boat? You trying to kill the people. You don't understand, man. Don't ask me no questions. Just do what I tell you. He answered, did I not tell thee that thou can't have no patience with me? So, boy, Moses said, rebuke me not for forgetting, nor grieve me by raising difficulties in my case. Then they proceeded until when they met a young boy. He slew him. Woo! So Melchizedek killed this little boy. Now this man's a murderer. Now Moses said, hast thou slain an innocent person who has slain none? Truly a foul, unheard of thing hast thou done. Melchizedek, Kidder, he answered, did I not tell thee that thou can't have no patience with me? And there we keep doing. Same way when God get us out of our problem, we go right back to it. When we in the problem, oh God, I do this. Oh God, hit me with this. Oh God, do this. Then soon God release, go back doing the same thing. Same thing here. Man, I told you can't follow me because you don't have patience. You're not going to understand what I'm trying to tell you. No, man, I'm going to understand. I ain't going to question you. And every time you keep questioning man. And each time you keep asking for forgiveness. Moses said, if ever I ask thee about anything after this, that's what we keep saying. Well, man, I ain't going to do it no more. Yes, you are. Keep me not in thy company, then wilt thou have received full excuse from my side. Then they proceeded until when they came to the inhabitants of a town, they asked them for food, but they refused them hospitality. They found there were a wall on the point of falling down, but he set it up straight. Moses said, if thou had wished, surely thou could have exacted some recompense for it. He's like, man, I don't want no money for this. Okay, I'm still going to help the people. That's the way I do with y'all. Okay, somebody do this. I don't care, man. I'm still going to help. Wouldn't even feed me. I keep telling y'all to feed people. You don't know who you misfeeding when you don't feed. These are angels. I keep telling you all. So the people wall falling down. So he built the wall back up for him. Folks ain't give him a dime, didn't even feed him. He answered. He got tired. He said, okay, man, this is the parting between me and you. Now I will tell thee the interpretation of those things over which thou was unable to hold patience for. So, boy, as for the boat, it belonged to certain men that was in dire want. They plied on the water. I but wished to render it unserviceable, for there was after them a certain king who seized on every boat by force. So what he did, he knew that the king and the other people from the other village would not take the boat if the boat had a hole in it, but the people can fix the boat and they can still fish and feed themselves and still be able to travel. See, the things that are beyond your comprehension. As for the young boy, now this is a good one. That's why you have certain people is destroyed out of your life. Certain people even killed because certain people have evil intent to keep you away from Allah. As for the youth, his parents were people of faith. And we feared that he would grieve them by obstinate rebellion and ingratitude to Allah. So I'm not finna have, that's what's wrong with these parents now. These children out here doing this and that, and you grieving the parent. But the parents are people of faith, so I'm not finna let you do that to my faithful people, to the ones who love me. You would not bring that grief upon me. That's why when you see these people dying, we can't be looking at this thing as a horrible death. It's just what it was decreed to be. Allah knows best. So we desire that their Lord would give them in exchange a son better in purity of conduct and closer in affection. Seems like it's a horrible thing. Y'all know people that is no good, steal from their parent. Mother sitting out there worrying every day whether this food gonna be okay or not. He got to go. Simple and plain. As for the wall, it belongs to two youth. Now this is gonna get deep. See, this book in the Quran came to set straight this book. It belonged to two youth. They were orphans in a town. That let you know, don't worry about what your situation is. You, your parents, your grandparents had already gained some kind of favor with Allah before you got here. There was beneath it a buried treasure to which they were entitled. Wait a minute, now these are two orphan boys? I mean, the parent died or somebody just gave them away. But he said under beneath it was a treasure that they was entitled to. So we say, how can these orphan boys be entitled to this treasure? Ain't no little children, ain't did nothing. Their father had been a righteous man. That's why you do the right thing, it's going to come to your offspring. So thy Lord desired that they should attain their age of full strength and get out their treasure, a mercy and favor from thy Lord. That's why I keep telling you, you see people, one of my teachers, C. Freeman A.L., said that the lady came out of the convenience store and the lady had got the winning lottery ticket for $1 million. She was a drunk. People can say, man, how can this old drunk woman end up winning this $1 million lottery? You don't know what mercy and what grace has been bestowed upon this woman. That's why you worry about yourself and not others. You have a treasure because your people have done righteous, but you don't want to believe in Allah, believe in God, totally trust him. I did it not of my own accord. Such is the interpretation of these things over which thou was unable to hold patience. See, if you hold patience, I told you, I gave you the zikr, gave you the number count, things that's going to happen if you have patience. Patience. This is Kidder, Melchizedek, the green one. Call him Amun Ra in Egypt. Same person. Different name. Same spirit. So we're going to leave it there. Rewind tape. And I'll come back. Hopefully I can get this stuff done. What I'm going to do, inshallah, Allah's will. We'll be back around 3 o'clock. Bismillah ar-Rahman, Bismillah ar-Rahman, Alhamdulillah, Billamin, ar-Rahman, Ali Yomadin, Yagana Budwa, Yagana Stain, and Nazar Damulikin, Zerdala, Thin, and Alahin, I removed to be Alahin, Aladalin, Amin. Yalahu, Yahya Yakahum. I pray that we get an understanding of these lessons that has been taught today. I pray that we be changed in the renewing of our mind. I pray that the heart is purified with the love and light that is from you. Love is the greatest power that there is. And I pray that you bless all of us with the good and the best of this world and the hereafter. Ameen, ameen, ameen. Bucket shake and fall, bucket shake and fall, bucket shake and fall, fall down, fall down, fall down. Jeff Jeff Fazarin Salu, Jeff Jeff Fazarin Salu, Jeff Jeff Fazarin Salu. Ameen, ameen, ameen. And I'll see y'all at 3 o'clock, inshallah.